Hello everyone, Spite here once again. This here is a Game Boy Pocket. Now, I bought this off of a Japanese wholesale site or resale site that says that it doesn't work. I haven't actually tested it out yet, so I'm going to put some batteries in it, put a game in, test it out, and see if that claim is actually true. If it is, the most likely scenario is that the on and off button or switch right here just needs to be touched up again with the solder points connections. But another thing I noticed about this, obviously there's like slightly slight sun damage to the screen, which is okay. I guess I can fix that, and also just clean that off really quick so I can. Also a slight divot, like put like there, you can see it like right there in the screen, which I really don't think it'll matter as much. And also all these stickers I had to get rid of too. So I'm going to try to refurbish this and see if I can get it working. So first things first, grab some brand new, fresh out of the package, AAA batteries. You guys remember when everything had batteries? And we're going to go ahead, plug these in. Probably going to be taking out really soon, so no point in putting the back on it. Crap, where to put my game I was going to test with? Oh, here it is. In my SP. We're going to test with Tetris, because it's a good old classic game. Let's see. So I thought, no power. Alright. So. Take that out. Take the batteries out. So we have confirmed that, yep, it has no power. So that means we can take it apart. So first things first, make sure obviously the batteries are out. And what you're going to need to take it apart is a Y-head screwdriver. There are 2 right here, 2 right there, and 2 in there. And I'll get the plate off there. So Y-head screwdriver, righty tighty lefty loosey, and let's go. Now these screws are all the same, so you don't have to worry about getting them mixed up with the other ones, or with each other. Although if you really wanted to, you make sure you put them all back in the same exact place. So, since this thing is like covered in stickers, like I said, I actually have to get those off there before I can actually get it off. Since I'm going to wait, since I'm not really going to worry about that just yet, let's take a little flathead screwdriver and just slide it down that. Boom. All right, and then this should just pop off. Which, there you go. All fell out. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. The board actually looks really nice in here. Little fuzz on the switch. You just like see if I can get focus so I can actually look at it. The connections actually look okay. But we're still going to double check it and see if I can actually get it to work. We're going to retap it, I mean. But another thing I have to do is take out the entire board anyway, because I want to like give this entire thing a good cleaning. And to do that, you don't really need to, but I'm going to take it all apart and individually clean everything. So it's also 2 things in the video. A teardown, as well as trying to get it fixed. So this board is held in by 3 Phillips head size screws. So let me just switch that over. But yeah, besides the it not working, everything else looks really good on this. we're just going to get these out. And also, we can't just pull it out, but we have to be careful of the actual screen. And to get that off, we have to pop these two locks that are... Don't want to use that, because it's magnetized. I don't want to risk damaging this at all. I'm just going to pop these locks up. Just lift up and slide that out. There we go. There we have the control board. Everything looks fine, no corrosion or anything. The speaker is a little bit dirty, but that can be easily cleaned. Set you off to the side. We have here. Nintendo really likes these little spongy things, but they work. Protect the contacts, that's just the straight up buttons. Just boop. And boop boop. There we go. Now then. To get the screen off, take the Game Boy Pocket and just do that slightly. You can hear it all crinkly and everything. Come on. It's the easiest way to do it without really damaging it. Just like flexing it back and forth so you can get under it to lift it up. Come on. There we go. And as you can see, the actual damage is on that thing. Oh, cool! I can actually see how the filter works by doing that. Different angles and everything. But for this, I would have to replace this entire thing right here to fix that. That might be in another video. I kind of want to. I really want to set that back down because that holds the screen in place. Or that, yeah, it holds this in place. But yeah, there we go. So how I'm going to clean all this off. Normally I just take it to the sink and use hot water, scrape everything off of it. But since this has that sticky part on there and the screen, I will have to do this a bit differently, a bit more delicately. But we'll talk about that in a second. Now this side I can straight up do it, just put in the water and scrub it. The only thing I have to remove is the metal plate. And will this just slide out? I don't know about that though. Alright, so there's no way for me to get those contacts out easily. But either way, we're still going to fully clean everything. Take a look at the board really quick. Make sure there's no gunk. There's like a lot of old flex on there. Flux, sorry. But other than that, it looks okay. I see nothing wrong with it, so clean off the speaker. That's all what we're going to be doing off camera because it's easier to do. But essentially I'm going to take a Q-tip with some IPA, clean that off, look over the board, find any places that need to be cleaned and clean off with another Q-tip with IPA. For this I'm going to take this off, obviously, and then going to take it to the sink, use warm water, and try to get all these stickers off. And then when it's done, we're going to dry off, especially the contacts. We're going to dry those off really well. And the front, we're going to do the same, but we're going to do it only like this. We're going to have water run down on this, not dunk it or anything. Have water run down, scrub the front of it, and then dry that off. Because the back is okay, I might just clean this up right here with the Q-tip. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go do that, and then we'll come back and we'll work on the actual board. Alright, so everything's all cleaned up. We got all the stickers off of everything. Looks all shiny and brand new. Kind of lost the whatever that yellow sticker was, which I think it was just the 1-800 number that you call for Nintendo help, which don't have that right now, but oh well. It was on there anyway. I can always print out something and tape it on there. Now, what we're going to be doing, taking the solder gun, we're going to be touching up these contact points right here. Let's see, I'll zoom in a little bit. Maybe you can be able to focus close enough. We're going to be touching up these contacts right here. This one actually looks like, if it'll focus correctly. Come on. It doesn't seem to be like fully on there anymore. So probably put on some more solder and get, because both sides look that way, so probably put some more solder on there. Just make sure everything's okay. But yeah, we're going to do that first. Focus, please. We're going to do all that first, then we'll put it mostly back together, just test it out, and see if it actually will work. If not, we'll get out the multimeters, make sure everything is getting power with the batteries, and we'll try our best there. So, I didn't get the freaking solder out, I just grabbed the gun. There it is. First things first, take the solder gun, get a little bit of solder on there. And then try to do this in the camera. Come on, there it goes. All right, those two are good. Now I just gotta figure out how to get these easily while still filming it. If I wasn't filming it, it would be a little bit easier to do. Especially since these are such small connections. All right. Set that aside. Looking a little bit better. All right, so let's put it back together a little bit. Mostly just to see if it'll work. And then we'll do our best and our hope. Also, something like, I noticed this was on my table after I went and cleaned everything. It's just a random piece of something. I don't know what it is. But it came out of this, so I don't know where that came from. Alright. First things first. Put the screen back on. Just slide it back on there. Take you. Slide the ribbon cable in. Get that all situated. I'm not going to worry about the cords or the screws just yet. Set to the off position. Take you. Throw you on there. Batteries in. Oh. Made a noise. Oh, hey. Oh, there it is. Barely see it on there. Oh, yep, there we go. See, it's usually always the power switch that ends up messing it up. So, there we go. A simple fix. I don't know why I'm using that. I'm just using nails. So, everything is working as expected. Kind of just holding this up because I really should have done this beforehand. Do that. By the way, these buttons only go in one way, so you don't have to worry about messing that up. Kind of like iffy about doing this like this. It works, I guess. When don't matter. Okay. Put that on there. Pull that off there. So you set back into place. Me unplug this soldering iron. I wish I had one where I can just like turn it off and on. This one's just like plugged in. You have to plug it in to make sure it's on. And it's just starting to get a little toasty. Alright. Remember the 3 Phillips head screws. Now, of course, it does not go there. It goes there. I guess it wouldn't mattered as much because, quite frankly, it's just basically one screw. That's not right. But we gotta be consistent. We gotta make sure everything looks nice. Because I don't know what I'm doing with this Game Boy Pocket just yet. Might do a mod later on, I don't know. Do a backlight mod. Or fix that divot in the I forget what the technical term is. I'll put it up on editing because currently my mind is blank onto what it's called. Maybe it's because I'm focused on screwing this stuff back in. Alright, fully I'll put it back together. Throw some more batteries in here. Battery cover goes on. Look at that. It looks pretty good except for that little divot. Take you, plug you in. Moment of truth. Yeah, that really needs replaced. Speaker, why are you not working? Well, that's not good. I know the card works, so it's gotta be the in here. The old blow technique. Huh, alright. Well, it's not fully repaired yet, so let's see if we can figure out why it's not repaired. Main thing is it works. Now the speaker's not working. And that burn-in actually makes it really hard to see on the screen. So if it's not one thing, it's another. Montage me taking it apart. So the wires are still connected. It looks pretty like they're solidly connected too. Not coming off when I pull on it. Can't really tell if that's a little bit dusty or has a little bit of hair in there. Yeah, we'll take the board out and look at it then, or look at it under there. Maybe we'll just like try to strengthen connections a little bit, reset them. Because that might be my next best bet as to what to do. Because I don't really have another speaker to try it out with. That may be the next thing. Maybe the speaker just had like one last little huzzah inside of it and then just decided to say, nope, never mind. I did my best for, what was this, 96? 22 years, no, 23 years now. I don't know when the actual release date was, so we'll just say it's a nice even 23 years. All in all, it really wasn't a good soldering job. Kind of had to strip this wire down a little bit more to get the, because it actually like came off while I was putting it together last time. But I tested it out. It works again. So now I just have to see if it actually works with the freaking game. And I think it will, because I made sure it's actually connected correctly, so it shouldn't, you know, come undone. I'm just gonna put in just one screw just to make sure that it won't fall apart. Actually, put in two screws up here. These two, one screw here, one screw there, down in the battery cover. That way, it's held together. Hey, there it goes. And hey, we got that beautiful Tetris theme song. There it goes, working again. Nice. Alright, so it is working. Kinda didn't set this up correctly. Yeah. But yeah, this was a pretty simple fix in the beginning until the speaker decided to just not work. And having to resolder that in kind of put a damper on my entire repair process. But hey, it's done. It works. It's playable. You can kind of see. But hey, it's now fully operational. You can play all your good old-fashioned Game Boy games. In case you already didn't own a Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Advance SP. But you can have a trip down nostalgia lane with having a fully functional Game Boy Pocket. So that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching. If you kind of enjoyed this video, I'm sure to let me know down in the comments. If not, that's alright. I still enjoy making these types of videos. But I will see everyone in the next video of what I do. Bye, guys.